Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving.
It's a running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to move them on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Fitzpatrick. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Looking for room. It's Joyner. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. It's Morton. Snagged in the middle. It's Virgil. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations. Continue to get positive.
Great move. Now he's got room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Red Raider! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Out of the end zone. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Got it behind the line, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Got it in the middle, it's Virgil.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raider. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll try the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. First down here for the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly complete. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. And the Red Raiders have it with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. And you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Just feeds the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's Flores. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Red Raiders need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Joyner. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
But I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Wide open spaces. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
35 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Pulled down for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't make action, going for a big play on 1st down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Great news for the offense as they'll get the ball with tremendous field position inside the 40-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Flores. Snagged out of the air. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's a seam wide open. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he's going to try to return it. And he pumps it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the air, it's Morton. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
They just keep firing. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Might be changing the route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, a lot of space. And he's dragged down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe...
Continues to fight for yards. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Flores. With the catch, it's Brock.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Pocket breaking down. Got a man. It's Fitzpatrick. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They stripped it out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Under fire. Fires downfield. Makes a connection. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Flores. He'll get rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. They'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Brock. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Douglas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. To the air, it's Flores. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Quickly out to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brock. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for a crease. It's Brock. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely center cut. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Here comes the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Morton. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Look out, he's got room. Hard running there. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. That's caught. It's Eakin. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's a heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Get set, go!
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Morton. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Finds his man, it's Virgil. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, an intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed over the middle. It's 4. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. On the ground with the counter. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move, it's Brock.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw. It's Morton. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. There's a long